While many email accounts are now OpenID enabled through their providers, such as Gmail, Yahoo Mail, AOL, Hotmail, etc., obviously not all email addresses are OpenID enabled. So in some cases, you will have a user who comes to the website and wants to create an account and enters the email address they want to use, and the system will realize, no, it's not OpenID enabled, no, there's an existing account, so it'll ask the user to fill out the traditional form, including asking the user for a password they'll use to log on to this website. However, when the user does click that Create Account Now option, there is this other option, which is for the person to use their existing Google account. Now, even if the person's email address is not OpenID enabled, they might have created an OpenID account for that email address. So for example, right now I'm logged in as ericsachs1764 at gmx.com, and my mail is hosted at the GMX service. I'm not using Google's mail service, but if I've built up a Google account, I use it for my photos, calendar, other services. I as a user am going to recognize, for example, the Google icon. So when I come to this website and it asks me, do I want to use my email address from Google account, I might go ahead and actually choose that option, and if I do, I'm going to get it bounced to Google. Google's going to ask, okay user, can we share the email address that you've confirmed to Google that you own? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Comes back to the website. The website's going to say, alright, I don't have anyone with that email address registered in the system right now, so why don't you go ahead and finish filling out the registration form and agree to the privacy policy. And once the user's done that, their account is done. So they're able to leverage their Google account to get into the site. So if they sign out now and they ever come back to log in again in the future, they simply hit the Google account button and Google will automatically get them logged into that website. Now, while this website currently supports using Google Accounts as an identity provider that asserts other email addresses, you can imagine seeing other identity providers listed here, like Microsoft Live or social networks like Twitter, Facebook, etc. And each of those systems can, with the user's permission, assert their email address, and as long as the site does not already have an account for that email address, it can automatically create an account for the user. And some of the other videos will show what happens if there is a pre-existing account for that email address that the user is logging into with a password.